Hey guys, how's it going? Today's video we're going to talk about how to ethically spy and steal from your competition. I know those words can kind of sound harsh, spying and stealing, but I think that the better way to talk about it is maybe to be inspired and to just be cognizant of what your competition is doing, especially if you're a new brand and it's in a new market and you're just getting started. You might be trying to figure out, what type of ad should I be running? What type of retargeting sequence should I be running? And it's tough when you're getting started. The beauty is that a lot of the big players in your industry, in your space, maybe not even the big players, but the players that are really killing it on digital, they can tell you exactly what they're doing because they're doing it for their prospects and customers, right? So all the stuff that we talked about in this course of retargeting and kind of re-engaging prospects and nurturing leads, that's stuff they do for people that visit their website, right? So they can't differentiate because you're having to be running a competitor, right? You're just a visitor to the website. You're just an email list, an email on their email list. So there's a lot of really easy ways to go about kind of spying on your competition, right? And so there are tools out there. There's tools that kind of allow you to do this at a much deeper level. Addicted.io is one. Adespresso has a tool, and we'll list some of those tools in the bonus section of places you can go kind of type in a niche, like shaving or women's fashion, and it'll give you all the ads that are running. And those are fine, those tools. They'll give you a big grid of all the ads that are running, some basic metrics behind them. So you'll see, this is the ads that Casper's running or the ads that Dollar Shave Club is running. The problem, though, is there's no context around it. What I want to know if I'm entering a new market and I'm creating a new business, it's not just what ads are working and what type of copy and creative are the brands using, but what's the sequence? What are the contextual circumstances around why they're running that ad? And there's a lot of easy ways to go about doing this, right? So this whole course we've talked about the flow of prospects and how to take cold traffic and warm that cold traffic, how to re-engage them, how to retarget them based on multiple layers, multiple steps. So really, to find out what your competition is doing, you just got to take that funnel and go through that as a customer, as a prospect, and then monitor and do research, right? So here's a really easy way to do it. And we'll use an example that's pretty popular right now. So shaving, men's razors is obviously a hot area along with mattresses. There's Dollar Shave Club, there's Bevel, there's Harry's, and there's a big player. So for today's example, we're just going to use 3 players. So let's say you're entering the subscription shaving business and you have a new type of razor that's revolutionary and you have all these great differentiators and competitive advantages, but you're just getting started. You know that Dollar Shave Club and you know that Harry's and Bevel have really, really good digital marketing. They have really good social, they have really good content, their paid media is on point, their funnel's great. So you know that already, right? That's not a new secret. So what you want to do is figure out what they're doing specifically. Not so much that I can just steal it, but so that I can see how they're nurturing. Because listen, you're a new business, you're probably bootstrapping, you have very, very limited resources. Dollar Shave Club got bought for $1 billion, right? So they have a lot of money to spend testing. More importantly, they've been doing this for a long time and now they're successful at it, which means that they've already tested lots and lots of ads and combinations and variants over the years. And a lot of the ads they're running now are ones that are from, they're made from lots and lots of data and lots of failures. So you're kind of taking a few steps forward without having to spend a lot of money. So you're kind of starting much further down the line because you're looking at the best ads that have already been tested. So typically what I would do is I would take your keyword of your business, go to Google, really easy, right? Type it in, whether it's whether it's razors or mattresses or whatever it is, women's lipstick, and then find the top competitors. Find the ones that are running the Google AdWords and understand, search results, search engine marketing. Like if they're spending a lot of money on top keywords, they're probably some of the top players. So click on those. Obviously, you're probably going to know the competition, so go to their websites. And when you go to their website, so here I'm on Dollar Shave Club, I got Bevel pulled up, I got Harry's pulled up. Really bothers me that it's not filling the entire monitor, but so we'll stay on Dollar Shave Club right now. You're going to want to make sure you have the Pixel Helper tool on Chrome because this is going to allow you to see if the website has pixels. If it doesn't have a pixel on it, you need to find another website because this isn't going to work because you need to have a site that's going to pixel you so then you can get retargeted and re-engage on Facebook and see what type of retargeting campaigns are running. So if they're not pixeled, move on to another site. So obviously Dollar Shave Club is, so you can see everything's firing correctly. I'm on the home page. Great. Now what you want to do is kind of go through the shopping experience, right? And typically what I want to do, and I've already kind of been to their site before and stuff, so I'm not starting exactly from scratch, but typically what I'd like to do is go up to the point of a valuable action and then leave. Because what I don't want to do is go through the entire buying process, because I'm not going to see their abandoned cart sequence. I'm not going to see their sequence for product views that haven't added to the cart. I'm not going to see their initiate checkout retargeting. I'm not going to see all of those valuable engagement campaigns because I already purchased. So you want to find up to a valuable point in the flow. For Dollar Shave Club, I would guess it's probably viewing an actual product. So we'll go down here, see this is recommended for me. I'm going to click on the one Charlie wipes, kind of go to the product page. I'm going to make sure, and that's interesting, so they don't have a view content fired on their product pages, which is pretty interesting for Dollar Shave Club. My assumption is, though, they have a custom audience set up on this page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this page, obviously take my notes from the page itself, and then I'm going to leave. Okay? I'm going to leave this page, and now on Facebook and wherever I'm online, I'm going to keep that in mind for the next week or so. And so I'm going to go to my home page, my feed, and I'm just going to scroll through it. You might not see anything instantly, but over the next week, you should see ads from Dollar Shave Club. And what you want to do is you want to go to those ads. This is not Dollar Shave Club, this is ClickFunnels, but you want to see, why am I seeing this ad? You want to save the link so you can actually save it. It's a video, save the video. You want to make sure you document it so you remember it. And so that's really, really helpful, right? So now I know what type of ads they're running for this specific product if I went to the page and left without buying or adding to the cart. Now I'm going to go back after a few days, maybe a week, and I'm going to add this product to the cart. So I'm going to click add. Okay. And I love Dollar Shave Club. Their entire checkout experience is just really, really good. So we're going to come up here. Look, add to cart fired. So I know that the add to cart pixel fired. And now I'm going to leave. And I'm going to do the same thing. So now what I'm going to do for the next 7 days is monitor their abandoned cart sequence. I'm going to see, hey, what's the first ad they show me? Do they give me a discount at the gate? Do they remind me? What type of discounts do they give me? What's the biggest offer they give me? All these things are really, really valuable, and it's going to give you a ton of competitive intelligence for when you create your campaigns. And then finally, I'm going to buy the product, right? I think there's a big problem with marketers out there today that they want everyone to buy their products, but they never take up anybody else on their offer. They never buy from a retargeting campaign. They never buy the upsells. And for me, there's two reasons. One, I believe in karma, and I think if you do buy other people's products and you actually practice what you preach, you're just going to kind of get more coming back to you. And that's obviously not fact. That's just kind of my belief. The other is competition, right? If I actually buy the upsell and I buy the product, I'm going to get all that post-purchase stuff. So I'm going to get a lot more value out of that than the $30 I spent buying that competitor's product. I'm going to see all the emails they send out, all the texts they send out, all the Facebook ads they send out. So it's really valuable for me. So I'm going to buy the product. And now, again, I'm going to monitor my Facebook. Do they do any post-purchase retargeting? What's the email follow-up sequence look like? What type of re-engagement campaigns are they running? I'm going to document this. So by the time this process is done, I'm going to have a really detailed document of every type of ad my competition, at least the top competition, is running. What they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, what you like, what you can pull from and extract from, how you can kind of customize it for your own. And now you have a really good foundation to get started with for your ad campaign. So as a brand new business, you're getting a huge head start because you're essentially kind of spying on a top competition and building a campaign based on those results. You also want to do this beyond Facebook, but you also want to opt in email lists, right? So if I come to, Harry's, maybe I don't even view a product or buy a product or anything out of the gate. Maybe I just join their email list. And typically they'd have some type of pop-up up here. So I don't know Harry specifically, but I would want to join their email list and don't buy anything and kind of see what type of emails they send out for prospects who haven't bought yet. That's really valuable, right? So you want to get a good email sequence as well. So this is really, really easy. You don't need any fancy software. You don't need to spend any money on spy tools to really spy on and learn from your competition. All you need is the Pixel Helper tool to make sure the site's pixeled, Google, and Facebook, and a list of your competition. and just spend time on competition websites. Spend time going through their funnel and their sequences, and then measure and report, and use that for inspiration going forward. So when you're on Facebook and you see that Dollar Shave Club ad, document it, understand why they're sending it to you. Now you know why they sent it to you, because hey, I just tested abandoning the cart, and this is their abandoned cart ad. So again, this is a really, really important part of your Facebook ad campaign creation. Before you even get started, is the research and understanding what campaigns you should run and why you should run them. So competitor spy tools are great. I'm going to list them, but this is where you should get started with. Go to the sites, do your research, learn from them before starting your campaigns.